building tomorrow's leaders today.
All right, thank you so very much. I want to welcome you to your number one TV show, Thank you. Thank you. We're so grateful. The oratory is a special oratory competition among secondary school students. It is built to build up the confidence in them in public speaking, oratory skills, and the likes. What we believe is that as we do this, we become better amongst yourself. Please put your hands together for yourself. Thank you. And today we have 4 different schools competing amongst themselves. I want to welcome us all. My name is Oluwaseun Adetayo, and I'm going to be your host. Please, it's a good place to put your hands together for me.
It's the orator.
Thank you so very much. Today we have 4 schools, like I said earlier on. And these 4 schools will be competing on the topic Nigeria's economy, agriculture or crude oil. They're going to try to convince us if we should stick with agriculture or still insist on crude oil. They're trying to push to us, expand the discourse for the Nigerian government to see what line they should toe as they move up to try to increase the output of the Nigerian economy. So like I said, we have 4 schools. The first school, to my first right, left is from Standard High School. We have Faith Adewoyi. Thank you. And to his right, we have from Tenderland International School, Adenike Oloyede. Beautiful. And right behind them, we have first, on my left, from Federal Government Girls College, Fatia Arogudade. And just next to her, the last but not the least, from Origbo Community Unity Middle and High School, please make welcome Omowumi Abidoye. Thank you so very much. For this kind of competition, obviously you need to have judges that will try to critique and try to give a verdict on the performance of each of the competitor. On my right, we have 3 judges. And like we always have on our episodes, 2 in-house judges and 1 celebrity guest judge. So starting with, like they say always, ladies first. Please, we have, make welcome, Miss Eunice Oguluse. Thank you. We are so grateful. And on the extreme left of my left, which happens to be your right, is Mr. Okpe Ajibola. Thank you. And we have in the house today as our guest judge. He is a doctor of demography and social statistics from the Obafemi Awolowo University. Please make welcome Dr. Titilayo Ayotunde.
It's the orator.
First Word Empowerment Network, a not-for-profit organization touching lives and making huge impacts through its different outreaches and intervention programs. Set up to reach out to communities, higher institutions, secondary schools, and villages, the First Word Empowerment Network is passionate about multiplying its impact by extending its operational frontiers beyond its current level of spread. Your partnership with the First Word Empowerment Network will make it possible to reach many more students across many more secondary schools and tertiary institutions. It will also make it possible to reach more villages and more hospitals in many states of Nigeria. Join hands To be a partner, kindly call 234-802-830-7146 or send an email to thefirstworldcenter@gmail.com.
It's the orator.
Thank you so very much. Straight away, we move to the competition. Are you guys ready? It's going to be fight to the finish. It's like the battle of the Titans. All right. Please put your hands together again for my competitors. Thank you. The first on my list that will be slugging it out, I'm opening in this first stage where they have 5 minutes, is the lead speaker for Standard High School. And you make welcome Faith Adewoyi.
It's the orator.
We receive Faith. Faith, are you ready?
Yes,
Can you move a bit? Are you ready?
yes.
All right. I wish you the best of luck.
Good day, everyone. The amiable judges, my fellow students, and my fellow contestants. My name is Adewoyi Faith. I am the candidate for Standard High School. The topic before me states that Nigeria's economic growth, agriculture or crude oil. In my own opinion, it is agriculture. But before I will be talking on the topic rather, I would like to say something on agriculture. Agriculture has been a major source of employment to our country. In terms of crop production, both cash crops and food crop farming have helped us so much in providing employment for the youth, even graduates that did not get job. In fishery, many people cultivate like fishing, making of fish ponds to rear fish. Agriculture is the main source of food provision and the only source for food providing nutritious food. So many people there said these things to people, to the eateries, the restaurants, and whereby making a lot of money, developing our economic growth rather. Timber, for example, is used for books, furniture, and constructions of buildings and so many things that we use in our daily basis, our daily life. Agriculture has helped us to provide timber. We all know that Nigeria is one of the country providing with more provision of timber. So I would like to say timber has helped us so much in our economic growth. Furthermore, agriculture has provided raw materials for beverages company like the Coca-Colas, so many, the Fanta, the Sprite, the Pepsi, so many companies with the use of cocoa, cola nuts, coffee, and so many other things. And many of us here, we take some of these products every day. And this is helping us so far to bring our country to a betterment of economic status. Also, agriculture has provided materials for medicines and like paracetamol, amoxicillin, and so many other things. So, I would like to tell us that agriculture has helped us so far in our economic growth. So, with this few points of my explanations, I thought I've left you in no doubt that agriculture has been helping us. Agriculture has helped Nigerians to have a better economic growth. Thanks.
All right, a round of applause for Faith. All right, thank you, Faith. You can go back to your seat. Thank you. That was a succinct presentation. Straight away to the next contestant. Please, from Tenderland International College, we have Adenike Oloyede.
It's the orator.
All right, you're welcome. Are you ready? Let's see how she proceeds.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, moderators, co-debaters, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. My name is Oloyede Adenike from Tenderland International College, Ipetumodi. I am standing at this august occasion to propose the motions which states Nigeria economic growth, agriculture, or crude oil. It is my view that agriculture has contributed greatly to the economic of this country. What do we mean by the terms economic and agriculture? Firstly, economic is a social science concerned with productions, distributions, and consumptions of goods and services, while agriculture is the rearing of animals, productions, and cultivations of livestock for human consumption. Firstly, agriculture is the backbone of economy. Many countries depend largely on agriculture. Many countries depend largely on agriculture. For instance, in order to generate income for the development of their countries. For instance, China leads in rice and pig meat production, and it is among the 3 largest producers of milk, fish, and beef. And as a result of this, the economy of China has really helped them, make them have the largest 3 producers of meat, milk, and beef. The economy of China is the highest. The economy of China is the highest employer in the country, and in the country with sector of 80.9% of its agricultural sector, with sector accounting for 70% of the national labor force. Moreover, provisions of job opportunities. Agriculture offers countless Nigerian youth employment opportunities. This has empowerment to be self-reliant. Agricultural sector and farms have engaged many youths for different jobs, such as breeding of animals, cultivations of crops, production process, and a lot more. Even our ex-governor, Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola, have laid more emphasis on the importance of agriculture in order to alleviate poverty, because he knows that agriculture is the only way to boost economic of a particular nation. He then encourages youth to go back to farm instead of looking for white-collar jobs which are no more available again. He then back it up by making loans available for them with little or no interest. It is a pity that our governments at all levels have digressed from agriculture to crude oil, and this is affecting our economic adversely. Economic recession has been the order of the day due to focusing more on crude oil. Even if there is no crude oil, Nigeria can survive and develop through agriculture. There is no other of doubt that I have in my mind, Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, that agriculture is the only way to boost Nigeria economy. And also, agriculture provides food for human race and provisions of livestock and provisions of raw materials for industry. Food and development are 2 terms that can be. With these 2 points of mine, I think I am able to convince you and not to convince you that agriculture is the only way to boost Nigeria economy. Thanks.
A round of applause for her. The next person now to come and show us what she's got in her kitty is Fatia Arogundade, all the way from Federal Government Girls College.
It's the orator.
All right, this is Fatia Arogundade from Federal Government Girls College. Are you ready, Fatia?
Yes, sir.
I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much, sir. The chairman of the occasion, panel of judges, my fellow participants, the organizers of this program, gentlemen of the press, I say a very good morning to you all. I am Arogunade Fatia from Federal Government Girls College Ife North. I'm here to express my view in favor of agriculture on the given topic, Nigeria's economic growth, agriculture or crude oil. In the 19th and 20th centuries, Nigeria thrived greatly with agriculture. Before the discovery of oil boom in the 1970s, agriculture was and has been the main economic stay of Nigeria. It is a known fact that the University of Ibadan, the University of Ile-Ife, now the Obafemi Awolowo University, the Cocoa House in Ibadan, which was the first tallest building in Nigeria, the National Stadium in Lagos, the National Theatre in Lagos, the Ahmadu Bello University Zaria, the University of Nigeria Nsukka, and many more are all products of agriculture. Where was crude oil? In those days, when income accrued from agriculture were used to provide all these facilities. Agriculture in general can be defined as the cultivation of crops and the rearing of animals, basically for man's use. Some contributions of agriculture include employment generation. Nigeria is a blessed country with fertile land and favorable climatic conditions. We have the amount of rainfall, the amount of temperature, the amount of sunlight are moderate in Nigeria and therefore favor the growth of crops in Nigeria. Aside from the fertile land and the favorable climatic conditions mentioned, agriculture also encourages employment generation. Unlike crude oil, which has lower chances of providing employment for youth because of its capital-intensive state, agriculture is an open door to so many employments like fishing, crop production, farming, and so much more. Talking about crude oil, do you know that some of the countries in the world now are now working towards using water or solar energy to power their engines, thereby rendering crude oil as next to nothing? Due to the major contribution of crude oil to Nigeria over the years, agriculture was relegated by governments. But as a result of the fall in the international price of oil, the country subsequently plunged into recession in the third quarter of 2014. In 2016, the first recession was recorded in Nigeria as the gross product decreased to -1.5%. Therefore, in an attempt to revamp the economy from the devastating effects of recession, government came up with an economic plan known as the Economic Recovery and Growth Plan. The Economic Recovery and Growth Plan has outlined agriculture as one of the best and the key sectors to the nation's economy. It has been outlined to help arrest the problem of food insecurity, to generate employment, to drive industrialization, and many more. And therefore, on this podium today, I would say that I believe that agriculture has played the major role in Nigeria's economy. I stand to be corrected that these facilities that agriculture have provided are the best and have still been the best and will be the best till date. I believe that if the ERGP is diligently pursued, Nigeria would not only feed its teeming population but also feed the entire world at large. Not only that, if the ERGP is diligently pursued, Nigeria would also become an enviable nation in the Committee of Nations. Thank you very much for listening.
All right, a round of applause for Fatia. Thank you so much. Great delivery. Thank you. You can go have your seat. It's getting hotter, isn't it? A round of applause for yourselves. And the last but not the least contestant for this episode, we have all the way from Origbo Community Unity Middle and High School, Omowumi Abidoye.
It's the orator.
Be seen, be heard, engage your audience and bring that event to life with Stretch Audio Visuals.
At Stretch Audio Visuals, we provide state-of-the-art projection screens, giant LED screens, lighting, and public address systems for indoor and outdoor events. For more than 9 years, we've partnered with different brands and organizations to organize successful events, and we've won several awards. Let's provide you full professional support with our advanced audio-visual technologies and rare industry knowledge.
Talk to us today. Call 080-283 07146 or send us an email on stretchinter@gmail.com.
Visit our office, 7 Medical Road, off Obafemi Awolowo Way, Ikeja, Lagos. Website www.stretchaudiovisuals.com.
Stretch Audio Visuals. Service beyond expectation.
It's the orator.
All right, welcome.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, she's ready. Can we have a slide? And I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Good day, the orators, panel of judges, my fellow colleagues, and the contestants also. My name is Abido Yomowumi Olamide from Odigbo Community Unity Middle and High School, Ikpetumodu. Topic: Nigeria economic growth, agriculture or crude oil. What is agriculture? Agriculture is a key potential for economic growth and development. To most developing economies of the world, agriculture is a key potential for economic growth and development. Nigeria economy can be described as a rapid growing economy at the average growth rate of 7% in the last decade. Nigeria has been blessed with both crude oil and economy. Nigeria has been blessed with both crude oil and oil endowment. Agriculture has been Nigeria's main source of income before the emergency of crude oil in the late 1960s. But since then, the country has relied more on economy for growth and revenue than agriculture, since it welcomes most expatriates to do major activity in the economic sector. If the nation should rely on products to lead in working and contributing to their economic growth compared to what is available in Nigeria, the nation budget is usually being marked based on oil sector, not on agriculture. But agriculture is not much on this, but which actually contribute to the development of the nation. Equally opinion that the oil sector has not been contributing much as far as Nigeria case is concerned. The government make further empiric on the oil sector, and percentage contribution of the agriculture sector to the development in the country is germane. Here, the definition for agriculture is germane. It can be defined as the growing of crop, rearing of livestock, as the keeping of fishes for human use. These sound like basic needs of man. Food security is as important as human existence. Also, if the agriculture sector is left at the mercy of oil sector, which is major stakeholder, are just players and just handful of Nigeria, it is hard as an economist to convince even non-economists how the nation can make its development. Conclusively, if there be any feasible economic growth in the agriculture sector, the agriculture sector should be also revitalized. That is, there should be total overhaul of the agriculture sector. With this viewpoint of mine, I know I am able to convince you, not to convince that the agriculture is better than oil sector.
It's the orator.
I don't know about you, but I can feel the heat. All right, it's getting better. This is the end of the first stage. They all will proceed to the second stage, where they have an opportunity to either upturn what is happening or maintain the status quo. On the last episode, we had a situation where somebody was leading, but by the end of the second stage, the tables were turned. So anything can happen. So I want to say to the contestants, please get ready. Anything can happen. So at this point, we will wait for the judge's verdict.
It's the orator.
Be seen, be heard, engage your audience and bring that event to life with Stretch Audio Visuals.
At Stretch Audio Visuals, we provide state-of-the-art projection screens, giant LED screens, lighting, and public address systems for indoor and outdoor events. For more than 9 years, we've partnered with different brands and organizations to organize successful events, and we've won several awards. Let's provide you full professional support with our advanced audio-visual technologies and rare industry knowledge.
Talk to us today. Call 080-283-07146 or send us an email on stretchinter@gmail.com.
Visit our office, 7 Medical Road, off Obafemi Awolowo Way, Ikeja, Lagos. Website www.stretchaudiovisuals.com.
Stretch Audio Visuals. Service beyond expectation.
It's the orator.
next time on the Orators.
I call it, wrong footing.
When agriculture was discovered, little did Nigerians know that agriculture was going to take Nigeria, the giant of Africa.
It's the orator.
Building tomorrow's leaders today.